with another freaking video, and today is gonna be a sit down video of me just talking to you guys because the last 3 videos I uploaded I was with people, so now I can finally just talk to you guys. And by the title of this video, you guys know that I am gonna be talking to you guys about my experience of moving to a whole new different city. So yeah, and not a disclaimer, but just my hair, yes, it looks freaking crazy, like, because I had braids in thanks to my best friend Michelle. She did my braids, and then I took them out this morning, and my hair's been looking so cute. So I've been feeling cute today. Like, I don't know why, because I probably look like a dumbass, but I felt cute. But anyway, so if you guys want to hear about my experience, then keep on watching. Okay, so the reason why I say a whole different city, because I was born and raised in the valley here in California, San Fernando Valley here in California. And now where I moved to this like whole like country style living like town. So it's like city and then, or like valley, like pretty much kind of city, and then to country style it's way different, you know. So like that's two different, like, it's like out of my element, like something I was not like used to, you know. The only way I was sort of used to like the ranch style kind of living is because I love horses, and my dad had so many horses that I was so used to when I was little, like always going to ride horses. Like, I loved riding horses. I still do, but I just haven't gone for a while. But that's the only reason why I was used to it, because like where my dad had his horse, it was in a ranch, so I was like used to that kind of style, but I was never used to like living, you know. So yeah, so the day we moved here to our new house was June 29th, 2017. So I'm always gonna make 2 years living here in this house with my family, but we just have a year and I don't know how many months. I'm not gonna do the math because no, I don't like math either way. So but yeah, so that was the first day we moved here, and let me tell you guys that this house is very modern. Like, I really like this house. Like, it's so nice. Like, literally, like, we own a ranch, but it doesn't feel like when you're in the house, like, you don't feel like you're in a ranch. Like, you just feel like you're just in a normal house, you know. And like, if in other houses, like, you're in the house and you're like, oh, like, I'm like, they live in the ranch, like, you can feel like it's like you feel it, and then like, you know. But my house, like, it's really modern. Like, the ex-owners, like, fixed it up really nice, so like it's really nice and I like it. Let's backtrack a little bit before we moved, but pretty much my brother and my dad were telling us that we weren't gonna be living in that house anymore, and my sister, me and my mom, we couldn't believe it. We're like, what do you mean, like, you know. So they were just saying like, yeah, we gotta move, and I was like, what the fuck, because I never thought I would ever leave the house. Like, I love the house so much. Like, I was like, I'm gonna grow up here, like my kids, you know, like everything, you know. But that was not the case where you moved, you know. And me and my sister and my mom, we cried so much. Like, we begged, like, we didn't want to move, you know. Like, none of us wanted to move at all. But honestly, we had no choice, and we're like, I guess we have no choice. And literally the only reason why I didn't want to move was because of my friends. And now that I look back at it, I'm kind of like, I was a dumbass for thinking like that. Like, I should never think like that. Either way, my family always told me, like, are you dumb? Like, you're going to meet new people. Like, the people that you have right now in your life, they're not always going to stay there. Like, you're going to grow older. You're going to go do different things, and you guys are all going to, like, go your own ways. And I just, like, I was so hard-headed. I was like, no, like, that's not fair, blah, blah. Now, my mentality is way different than that, but I'll tell you guys a bit later. But yeah, so like, that was my thing. Like, I didn't want to move at all, and like, I was already, like, it was my first year of high school. There, I was in 9th grade, and I only finished 9th grade in that school, and I really wanted to graduate that school. I don't know why. Maybe just because my older siblings had finished, like, they graduated from that school, so I was like, I want to graduate from that school too. Like, I've known it since I was so young, like, this and that, you know. And like, all my friends were there, so I was like, yes. But I didn't, so I was like, okay. And we were kind of always bouncing back and forth, like, if we're gonna move or we're not gonna move. But second semester of 9th grade, like, it was for sure, like, this is my last, like, time being here. And it honestly sucked. Like, I was getting so close to, like, different, like, new people, but I had to move, you know. So yeah, we moved during summer, June 29th, and I was so nervous. Like, I didn't want to be here at all. I was like, oh my god. And it sucked because it was during summer, so like, obviously I wasn't gonna start school till like later, and I started school until August 28th. So I was like, oh my god, like, I need to wait for a cool while, you know. And I was like, budget goals, like, I can't. And like, literally we have no neighbors, so I was like, who am I supposed to talk to? Like, how am I gonna do it in school? Like, I'm not gonna know anybody. Like, I was just freaking out about school because I was like, I'm gonna be a loner. And literally my thoughts about that, I was like, okay, here where we live, I'm not trying to be racist in any way, but a lot of white people live here. And honestly, since in the valley where I went, there were so many Hispanics, so I was so used to that. And so when I came here, I was like, when I go to school, I'm gonna get bullied. Like, that's literally was my first thought. And I was like, no, like, they're gonna be like, why is this like hella Hispanic girl coming into our school? Like, this is our place. Like, what you doing here, you know? That's literally my thought. Like, I was literally like, oh my god, I'm gonna be like in the movies, how like they're new to the school, but like everyone's giving them looks, everyone's like talking about them, so they have to go stick themselves in the bathroom. That's literally what I thought I was gonna be doing, but it was actually different than that. So all summer I hated it. I would like, me and my mom would talk bad about it. We're like, why do we have to move? And I just hated it. And then I hated unpacking. The only plus about this was that I got my own room, because I shared with my sister in the old house. But I was like, I didn't mind sharing. I was like, I'll still share with her, like, it's okay. But I had no choice. But yeah, so yeah, then August 20th something came where they finally opened the offices for my school. And we had to go get the papers that we had to fill out and all that stuff. And then now comes August 24th, which is registration day, where I'm getting my my ID, my books, my clothes, looking at the school and all of that, you know? So I'm going, and whatever, like, it was cool. Like, I was kind of, it's a really small school too, so I was like, oh my god, like, how am I gonna do this, you know? And I went, and then I met one senior, and she's the one that helped me out with a lot. Like, she was like she showed me around. She told me like, oh, your classes are here, and I'm like, and then I had to like take pictures of everything, because I was like, first day of school, I'm not gonna remember any of this. Either way, it was like such a small school, like literally you just go all around. And I was like, okay then, you know? And then and then already at the end, when I had to go get my books, I met two other girls. I met my best friend and my friend Natalia, that you guys have heard about before. So I met them too at registration. They were like literally, they were my first friends, I can say. But they were the ones that like kind of like put my hopes up, like, it's okay, dude, like you're chilling, you know? So when I left, and I was like, oh my god, like those three girls, like they're all Hispanic. Like that means, and I was like telling myself, I'm like, I literally thought I was gonna be the only Hispanic here. Like I'm like, I'm a dumbass, like why do I think like that, you know? So obviously there was gonna be other Hispanics, and I was like, okay, like I'm chilling now. So then now the first day of school comes, and let me just tell you guys, I was not nervous at all. Like I don't know why, but I was not nervous for the first day at a new school. I was literally more nervous for the first day of 9th grade. And I was like, you good, girl? Like, I don't know. But I was not nervous. Like I was like, you know what? Like I'm gonna just get over with it. Like nothing I can do, you know? So my first day, honestly, it went good. My whole first week was good. I hung out for 2 days with the senior, and then like afterwards when I found out, I was like, okay, she's like busy, like because she was the ASB president, so I was like, okay, she got things to do. And then me and Michelle started hanging out, and then she introduced me to people. She told me about things so like I can like get the hang of the school and like knowing like more about it. So I was like, okay. And then like ever since then, thanks to Michelle, she got me comfortable with the school, and I really liked it. And like she just like made me like feel like okay, like, you know? So thanks to her, like now everything's good, you know? And so day by day, like I started like talking to more people. I made new friends. I met new people. So everything was really good. And honestly, I didn't have any problems. Like everything was fine. Like all my negative thoughts that I had, all the negative thoughts that I had, like they were so like irrelevant. Like I didn't need to think like stuff like that. So I was like, okay, whatever. And just let me like let you know that during this time, it's still 2017. It's like already like November, just like October, all those days, you know, I mean those months. And I'm still talking to my friends from the valley, like we're still chilling, like, you know, like, so like during that time, like I went to the valley still a lot, you know, in the beginning of 2018. But then comes February of 2018, and guess what, you guys? My sister has to move to the valley with her boyfriend because her job's over there and she didn't want to be driving back and forth. And let me just tell you guys, if you guys don't know this, me and my sister are so close. We're like this, like we're so close. She's like, I literally look at her like my second mom, because it's not like she raised me, but like I just like everything, like I would always go to her, and I still always go to her, like, you know, like she's just like someone I'm just like, I need something, or like I need to talk to somebody about it, like I go to her first, you know? She's like my best friend, my sister, my mom, like she's all of it, you know? So like that's why I was like, when I found out she was moving, I was like, why? Like just freaking drive like back and forth, like don't freaking, you know? But obviously, like, she has to, like, you know, and like, it honestly hurt me. So like, it hurt me because me and my sister are so close and we had like this special bond that I was like, damn, like, after she leaves, like, I'm not gonna have that anymore. And it's like sad to think about it. Like, there was days I cried for her, like, not being here. And like, when I was having a bad day, like, I didn't even want to bother her. Like, I would just cry and I'm like, oh my god, like, where is she? Like, it was so bad. Like, and then I started, so like, after like I was doing good, and then when that happened, I just brought my whole mood down, and like, it just sucked. I was like, wow. So then like, and afterwards I started thinking bad. I was like, oh my god, this and that. And obviously I was still seeing her, like, I still see her like every week and stuff, but it's just not the same having the person here with you, you know, especially if you're so close to them. But I'm like, it's life, you know, she has to do her, like, she's already an adult, she already has her own daughter, like, I'm not gonna always live with her. So then months go by, and now like, I'm friends with a lot of people, like, everything's doing, like, I'm doing great in school, like, the house is, like, everything's good. And then summer of 2018 was really good. I hung out most of the time with my best friend Jackie, and we had so much fun. So like, everything was great. And then now, like, already, like, and then it's still 2018 now, like, starting kind of junior year, and now everything's great over here, but then I'm starting to stop having communication with people in the valley, like my friends, you know. And honestly, like, it sucks because it's like, you, like, those people that you thought you were always going to be friends with, you stop talking to them, and it sucks because it does hurt. Breaking up with a best friend, like, it does really hurt, like, or like a friend, you know, like, it hurts because like, you lose like somebody so close that knows so much about you, and like, it sucks, like, it really does suck. And so yeah, so either it was like they stopped hitting me up, and then I stopped hitting them up. And obviously every friendship or anything that involves like communication between people, it's always a two-person job. Like, if I didn't hit them up, they weren't gonna hit me up, or if they didn't hit me up, I wouldn't hit them up. And like, there was days like we would just randomly hit each other up, you know, just to like see, like, catch up, see how things are going, and it was great. And then afterwards, like, after a while, like, it just stopped like doing that, because obviously like we still have to live life. So like, it's kind of like our distance, like, it became a problem. And honestly, there was also just certain things that I was seeing about people over there that was like kind of suspicious, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess, like, you know, nothing I can do about it. Like, I don't live over there anymore, like, they can do them, you know. And like, I was like, whatever about it afterwards. I was like, okay, like, it's like no biggie, I guess. Things were just being different, and things change, obviously. And I'm so sure like people from the valley, or like certain people, like, they talk shit about me. So like, if you did, oh fucking well, like, I guess, you know. And I still do talk to some people. I don't really talk to most of them anymore, but like, here and there, like, the ones that like we still have like somewhat of a communication with, like, we still hit each other up, like, just random things, you know. And it's nice, you know, still knowing like, oh, okay, like, we're still like okay, you know. But like I said, not everything's gonna be the same. And like how my parents, or like my whole family, had to warn me, like, people come and go, and like the people that you have right now with you, like, they're not always gonna be there, you know. And I had to learn that the hard way, because it hurts losing friends, you know. But you gotta live with it somehow. And now we're in 2019, and honestly, things are great, you know. I met so many more new people at the school. I talk to so many more people now, and honestly, like, the people that I thought were gonna bully me, like, you know, I'm actually friends with them. And like, honestly, like, people here are so supportive, like, literally, like, about like the whole YouTube channel and everything. Like, they're so like chill about it. Like, I thought they were gonna judge me, like, honestly, I thought that people probably, they do judge me, and I just don't even know. But like, I probably don't even know them. But like, the people I know and like I'm friends with, and are like know about my YouTube channel, like, they're so chill about it, and they're like so supportive too. But knowing like, maybe in the valley, like, I'm pretty sure they would have judged you, because obviously there's more people over there. So like, obviously they're gonna judge you for like anything, you know. So that's why I love it here. Like, everyone's so supportive, like, well, most of the people that I know, you know. And everything's fine, like, honestly. And then like, I thought that I would get like, people would like hate me for certain things, or for being Hispanic. But honestly, everyone has their opinions, everyone has their whatever they believe in, so everything's chilling, you know. So pretty much in the beginning, I didn't want to move over here, and now I don't want to leave, because they've told me like, oh, there's a chance we might move back to the valley. And I'm like, no, like, we're not moving back to the valley, like, we're staying here. So yeah, so overall, my experience, beginning, I hated it. Now, like, present, I love it. I don't want to move. I'm chilling. I'm so close to so many people now, and I'm living a great life. So just to let you guys know, if you guys are ever in my like footsteps or whatever, or like you guys ever have like if you're my age and your parents say like we might move, honestly, yeah, you'll stress out about it in the beginning. You're like, no, I don't want to move. But honestly, at the end, it's a great experience. Like, you know, you learn about different things. Like, honestly, moving matured me a lot because now I think about things so differently and my mindset's so different now. So honestly, it was a good change, and sometimes change is for the good. That's literally what I kept telling myself afterwards. I was like, change is for the good, you know? So just always keep that in mind. Alright guys, so that's it for my experience from moving. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if I talked a lot. I'm sorry if I did, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below what kind of videos you guys want to see me do. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Share with people. Let your mama, your grandma, your family, your next door neighbors know about this, you know. But yeah, so I already have some videos in mind of what I want to do, so you guys will be seeing that real soon. It'll be featuring some people. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.